Well, I might as well wait till some people show up here. This is a piece of that Russian walnut that I love carving. See the outside of the wood, you get the sapwood there so you can incorporate the colors. I got my Fordham with the 1/8 Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr on there, and my Dremel with the 1/8 Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr on there. I'll be starting off with my Fordham. This will be a long video. That's why I'm filming this way, so people can watch on their TVs. These basically lives are for community people to be able to chat in the lives when I'm carving. I will be wearing my dust mask, so there will not be much talking when I'm carving. So I'm going to do a wood spirit, and then, hey Matt, how you doing, man? Thanks for all the nice comments and chip-ins and stuff you've done. So my goal of this, I'm going to start off with this Fordham, the industrial ice bike industrial handpiece, to remove lots of that bark. Now I'm going to remove the bark so I see the white, the sapwood. Hey, Darren. Okay, so hello everybody, so I don't have to keep on saying hi. So I'm going to use this Fordham. I use a Fordham with the Extreme Flame Burr on here to remove the bark where I want to carve it. So I'm going to carve a wood spirit inside there. I'm not going to detail the beard hairs, and then I'm going to put some ghost spirits inside the beard and the mustache spirits. So this is going to be a long live, so you guys can chat and do whatever you want to do. Have a party. And I'm going to put my dust mask on. I'm going to put the headphones on with some music, and I'm going to start carving. So once again, this is Russian olive. I'm going to start off with my Fordham. I remove the bark, so it's just the white wood. Then I'll draw the wood spirit on, and I'll block in the wood spirit. Then I'll start carving in ghost skulls and stuff like that. Ghost spirits. I don't know if they're going to be the skulls, but they're going to be ghost spirits, like little ghost things. Spike's idea. All right. So let me get the camera set up in the normal overhead. I'm going to be listening to, I think, Pussifer and Tool and Perfect Circle today, which kind of what I always really listen to. Got to move some things around a bit here. So this is, like I said, this is for you guys to chat. Hey, Tim, grumpy old son of a gun. Good to see you. So anyways, I'm going to put my microphone up away, and I'm going to put my dust mask on, and then I'm going to put my headphones on. I'm going to listen to music. Where's my freaking dust mask? You guys see, wear your dust mask. I've been fighting with my sinuses for the last 2 weeks. And put your dust mask on when you're carving, please. What's the plan? Alexa, pause. Can anybody hear me? Is microphone on? Excuse me. Hey, Steven. Man, I got to mail your thing. I got it all packaged up. Can you hear me talking? You know, when you're trying to, hey, Tarek, when you're trying to, I'm thinking, when you're trying to incorporate colors into, well, a wood spirit, you have to watch the depths that you're carving. So this is basically, I call this a flat nose wood spirit. Because if you carve those eyebrows down lower, you're going to lose the color in the eyebrows. You want to try and keep as much as this color. I'm speaking for myself. This is my opinion. I want to keep as much of this white on there as I could. And the bark. See how I left the bark there? Kind of ran down the side. This is, I probably have the most fun carving this wood. Thanks, Darren. Probably have the most fun carving this wood because, well, the colors in it. Then you just lets you kind of have an open mind. So, like I said, I was going to block out the wood spirit first, which I did. You know, I was thinking about making this guy a screaming wood spirit, like with teeth. Well, it's teeth. Carved teeth is so easy. You know, that bottom lip's in there. All you have to do is just hollow out below that bottom lip and carve another bottom lip down here and then carve your teeth. Use that bottom lip as your teeth. Sorry, no English. Oh, Mexico. Hello in Mexico. Anyways, so that's that now. Okay, that's blocked out. Now it's time to carve all your little ghost spirits or ghost skulls in all around, all in the mustache, along the side here, down here, and up in the hair. But first of all, well, you need to do it in a couple. Thank you. Thank you in Mexico. Bombero. Thank you, Bombero. Can you, when you're listening to this live in Mexico, Bombero, do you see the translation? You know, I mean, it doesn't have to have the ghost spirits in there. I can just carve the hair in there and it would look freaking wicked. Because I can make it so it looks like there's little spikes. Spikes kind of like the white points in the carving. You make them kind of look sharp. Then this would be a ghost spirit itself. This would have grown up like this, and this would have been a branching out of here. I got lots more of this stuff. I got lots more of this stuff, and I'm going to be cutting more of it up because, well, the only thing about this stuff, when you put a finish on it, it goes freaking dark. Very dark. I got a new lamp for my table, too. Spike, you there? Hope you're feeling okay, bro. Start feeling better. What do you think, Spike? You think I should just go with the normal, how I blend the colors in with the hair and the stuff, or should I put some ghost things in there? Manpa, okay, out there in no, I haven't tried Mod Podge yet. Maybe I'll do it on this one. Gordy, can you answer the question you asked me? I believe you. I think it's his name's Mark. Gordy, can you? It's Jordy Jay. But anyways, can you answer the question I asked you? He's in Ukraine. What fits the piece, eh? Top of the. Hi Gibson. Top of the day to you too. Okay, Spike's still there. What's the question you asked me? I can't. When I see it here, it comes up in Ukraine or Mexican. It's no English. English. Think the hair would work? Well, how about this? They say that this is supposed to be hardwood. No English. Look at that. No English. He spelled it Ingles. That's funny, Bombero. Can somebody translate those? That's okay. Yeah. Can somebody translate those questions that they have for me? Please. Bombero, do subtitles come out English when you're watching this? And Ukraine, Mark in Ukraine, I didn't catch the question. Hey Tyler, how you doing, man? You going to did I see you on the Powell River list? Like, can you email me so I can on my phone at the minute? Oh, yeah, somebody you going to Powell River, Tyler? To the carving thing? Tyler's a local carver. He lives a few hours away from me. Tyler, do you remember those big, huge cedar logs I got leaning against the tree at my carving tent? I tried cutting into one, and it's all like bark inclusion shit. It's not very good. It's old cedar, but yeah, I'm using the Fordham, and this is the type Dremel carver that I'm. You don't have to have a real Dremel, man. I've been running this thing for months. This high spec. Oh, nice. Where's the English Open? Where is that? Freaking Scotland or something? England? This is what I'm using. This high spec. It's very good, this one. Actually. With the Dremel flex shaft hooks up to it. See? Good for you, Tyler. God, you're keeping busy, man. I haven't seen much stuff from Benjamin. Well, Ryan's always busy. Ryan's always doing his stuff. Shout out to Ben's studio in the lake. Miss old Benny's videos. Anyways, I think I'm going to start off with the hair. Maybe I can blast a little thing in here, Spike. Now, this olive, sometimes the sapwood, like if you, what I do now, I've learned to do is I look at the end grain here and I see the sapwood's a lot thicker on this side, and there's really not much on this side, and you can tell, well, because I carved, there's not much sapwood on this side here. It's a lot thinner, so I already carved into it there. What can I say? It's just me having a good time. I didn't get any translations on those olive wood crazy. Yeah, this olive wood comes from Merritt. England. Spent 2 weeks in Ireland and England. Nice. Good for you, man. I bought a cheap 1800 RPM fixed speed mini grinder, Dremel. Is it good enough for carving with stainless steel burrs? Yep, it is. Anything's good. Mini grinder Dremel. Is it good enough for stainless steel burrs? Yep. I'd suggest get the aluminum cutting bits like these ones. Like these ones here. See, the flutes are straight. They call them aluminum cutters on Amazon. That's what I'd suggest to use instead of the steel cutting bits. The steel cutting bits, that's what I started out with before I learned about all the different types of burrs. Because it was really not too much to learn online, but I kind of figured it out myself. Thanks, Liam. Yeah, my buddy brought this down for me from Merritt, and it's actually sad. I guess my buddy Dave, he's been on some of my YouTube videos. He had a stroke on Monday, and I can't get a hold of him. I just found that out today. He's in the hospital, but I heard he's doing okay. But he's one of my best friends. And you don't even hear about it. Oh boy, what's this world coming to? Okay, so let's put the camera back in the overhead, and I'll try and do like I don't know if I'm going to do ghost skulls on this one, but I'll do like maybe a little wood spirit up here, just to split up the colors a bit. Anywho, yeah, one of my best friends, and you don't even you have to find out online. I seen somebody posted it on Facebook. So, anyways, I'm gonna put my dust mask back on. I'm gonna switch over to the Kutzall detailing burrs right here. This one is the one I really use the most. This is the little flame, the little taper one. It's the gold one. So, anyways. Yeah, I hope my buddy Dave's doing all right. That guy is quite the character. We used to work together, and that was just a friggin' nightmare. We had seal bombs. We always used to prank each other with the seal bombs. I haven't had Liam's birds and carvings. Been following you for a while now, and as of yet haven't had a chance to say how much inspired work with me. Well, thank you very much, Liam. Hope you're doing good and hope you're having fun. And thank you. Okay, so I might switch out this burr if it's having a problem. Because what I want to do is here get that done. Actually, what I should have done is friggin' carve. See this flex shaft has the missing pin. I took it out and I had to. What should I do here? Let's see. Well, this is what you should do, Jordy. You should do whatever you want to do. See, you got to put that pin in there when your flex shaft's no good anymore. I have a new flex shaft. I should probably hook it up. You know, I could even carve little ghost skulls with this bird too. This is the one I'm most used to carving with. Okay, so I'm going to put the friggin' thing down, put my music on, put my dust mask on, and carve. Alexa, play System of a Down. That's what I'm listening to, Darren. System of a Down. Alexa, pause. You guys hear me? Super fun to carve. Super fun to carve. Now, when you're using that flap sander on this wood, it really, thanks. Hi, Jane. Really, thanks, Darren. Really sinks into different parts of this wood. So, you know, if you got some of this stuff to carve, just beware. Now, I should have just did the normal hair without the spirits, but it's okay. There's a little spirit up here, one down here. I still gotta do little details and more sanding. So when I'm saying hi to you guys, I'm gonna put this little Kutzall detail burr in here. Anybody got any questions? Not that I know the answers, but I just pretend I do. Can you hear me? It's almost time to upgrade to a new mic on this Dremel table here. I haven't been doing much chainsaw carving. I've just been kind of resting. Get to a point where you just get sick and tired. Ice bike. Get sick and tired of lifting and moving heavy shit around. And I'm going to be building another little gazebo in my backyard so the kids can't stand in the playground and friggin' look into my living room through my sliding glass door. But that's not going to be. They're hairy spies. Spirits. They are hairy spirit spies. So when like I said, if you got sapwood, I know you wood has that sapwood pretty good, like the white sapwood. There's a couple times kinds of wood that has it too. I forget the names of them, but I know Eastern red cedar has it, but Eastern red cedar has like white and purple and red wood all throughout it. But it's tricky because if you want to try and keep some of the sapwood, you have to not carve as deep as I normally like to carve to keep some of that white in there. Anyways, so we're almost done this. It's going pretty good. See, there's not much sapwood on this side. It was a lot thinner. There's less sapwood on there. But once you put a clear coat on this, oh boy, just everything just friggin' pops. Pops, I tell you, pops. A tree grows more on the south side. Hey, bro. Hey, Spike. Yeah, well, now I know when I cut it, I got lots of this one. I'm going to cut. I don't care. Like, you know, when these go really dark, I really don't see a lot of people buying them. But I do not give a shit. I do not give a shit. I've come to the conclusion, well, you got to have little carvings for sale, but I've come to the conclusion I'm not trying to make a friggin' living off carving. Thanks, Darren. You don't have to. Yeah, also another thing, you don't have to put a wood finish on it. You can just leave it the way it is. Once I put some details in those little spirits here, it's still a Carving Fusion original, bro. That's it, Spike. Yep. I don't try and I'm just myself, man. So things that I look on the spirit face, not that I was really paying attention when I was carving it, things I look on the spirit face, I see that this smile line or whatever that's called is higher than this side. That's higher. So what I would do is just cut this one back a little bit higher if I really wanted to, but I really don't want to. So this, if you're, anyways, I'm not really going to get into it, but this cheekbone is a little bit deeper and sharp. This cheekbone is sharper than this one. Just have to cut that one back a little bit sharper there to match that side, but I'm not really worried about it. Maybe I can do it. Actually, I don't have my, maybe we could make this one look like a skull spirit. Maybe we could just hollow these eyes out like skulls. No, not doing it. Hi, Flake. Roy Timber says, north looking at tree is where the moss is growing. That's how you know which way the north is generally. Yeah, I once knew that, Roy. I did once know that, and I once forgot it. Now I know it again. Thanks for the tip of the day by Roy's Timber Carving. I got to be nice to Roy now. I'm not allowed to bug him anymore, which is sad, but it's okay. Because I've never been a bully. Big meanie. Oh, there goes Rosie. Yeah, it's been raining here for a couple days too. Yeah, Jane gave me crap for being mean to you, Roy. She's like, you be nice, Jordy. So I was just teasing, but I know sometimes I get a little carried away. Mr. Kicking Ass David Gross, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, Dave? What have you been working on? Knives? Logging trucks? This is really, I don't know, if you look up Russian olive wood, they say it's hardwood, but this is not hardwood. You guys want to friggin' see hardwood? I got a piece of, it's called ironwood here. I think it's the hardest wood in the world. Oh yeah, I've carved it. It is freaking hard. Panther rules the world. Yeah, but sometimes I admit, even in real life, I get carried away. So once again, Mr. Roy, I'm sorry. But how's that sliver in your foot doing? Just kidding. Carve that block of yew I sent you? No, that's not hardwood. I don't even know where that piece of yew wood is, Spike. Did I carve it? I got a piece of yew wood. What piece did you send me? That piece of birch that you sent me, when I moved, I looked at it, it was outside in my shed. It was all cracked to hell. I had to throw it out. This is another type of wood here, too. I'm going to get it. My girl sent this to me. I forget the name of it. Then she got mad at me on my video because I didn't say her name right or something. I was going to carve her something and send it to her, but I kind of forget. But this is same kind of, it's see, look at this sapwood. It's all consistent. This is softwood. What happened to Ben's studio in the lake? I think you asked me that question. I don't know what happened to Ben's studio lake. He just stopped making videos, didn't return any of my emails or nothing, just went missing. I don't know if he's alive or if he's dead or if he's just enjoying his life. Yeah, the tree's still growing in the bucket. Good thinking. I probably should go over there and it was a quarter piece of the log you have bit, and so does it was a quarter piece of the log. You have a bit, and so does Spike. Yeah, I do have some quarter pieces of yew wood outside, Spike. I think I got a piece of yew wood in here. Just give me a second. I'm gonna kind of look around for it. What the hell is that? I don't know. I gotta go into the other room here for a second. To my little art storage room, my laundry room. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab that piece of that iron bark here. Yeah, I can't find any yew wood right now. This is a wood spirit I carved. This is heavy piece of wood. I was supposed to send this piece back to the person that sent the carving, but I never heard from them. The Healy. This is iron bark wood. This is a heavy piece of wood. Super heavy. And I carved this years ago. I have another piece of it somewhere. Yeah, this is a heavy. This is the hardest wood in the world right here. Iron bark. Ironwood. I believe it is. Anywho. Okay. I'm going to carve in some eyes in these little things. And maybe I should just hollow out that big wood spirit eyes. Maybe, yeah, well, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna keep my when I'm carving eyes, I can't wear my dust mask because I need to blow the dust out of the eyes when I'm carving. So keep my microphone on. I won't listen to music. Just kind of do it like this. This wood here is Jane. This is Russian olive. So I'm just gonna. Well, these don't even need to have eyes, but I'm just gonna do some detailing on these little fellows. This one, maybe I can make his beard coming down on his head. Should I? His mustache. Desert ironwood, slowly growing durable tree native to the southern desert in the southwest U.S. and Mexico. Actually, I think that wood got sent to me from Australia, Roy. Then I've carved the most dense wood in the world. I kind of don't. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, carving eyes. Now the camera's kind of in the way, but You know, I just changed my whole light here, and it's starting to friggin'. It's still flickering. I think it's the power bar. Anybody missing a thumb? Roy, are you missing your thumb? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to try plugging this light into a different thing in the power bar. Seems like anything, this is a Mastercraft power bar. Seems like anything you buy from freaking Canadian Tire that has Mastercraft is just junk. Maybe let's see if that fixed it. So, okay, so I'm going to, this bottom lip here, I'm going to do a little cut to separate the mustache from the bottom lip. I'm going to cut deep in each corner. Let's just see if we can, let's do the same with this bottom spear here. Nope, still flickering. I don't, it's the whole power bar. That's what it is. What should I do here? This one wasn't really set up for, to carve real eyes or eyes, whatever. You kind of have to be set up for it. You keep plunging into each corner deeper. Put a little dot there, a little dot here. Oops, got a cut through right there. Oops. I learned that cut right deep on each side of the head from Kevin over at Sticks and Stones years back. Now let's do this one up here. Oh boy. Okay, so what do I want to do to make this one better? I'm looking at it. Well, let's take this mustache up a little bit higher. We'll give him a hanging lip, like a, yeah. It's like that. See the lip, a little lip in there? So I didn't want to take this mustache down any lower because I didn't want to lose that white in there. He has a little tiny nose there. Let's see if we can make more depth on that nose. This guy's got kind of a crooked nose. That's all right. He's been in lots of fights. Cut beside the bridge of that nose a bit more. Now, see the eyebrows? Like I need to open up. So you got an eyebrow here, eyebrow there. This one's pushed way farther over that way. So I'm going to open this one up a bit, make it smaller. Okay, so this one's eyes aren't working out, so I'm just going to cut them out. Gonna have to lose the white here. Let's see here. Things changed because I had to cut those eyes out. All right, so that one's got kind of real eyes down there. This one up here doesn't have real eyes. This one has realistic eyes. So how do you want to punch these eyes in right here? Give them the crow's feet down here. This guy's nose is all weird. So right. It's okay. You know, so I should start practicing eyes looking more at you straight on. But I've spent a lot of time on this piece. I think I'm going to make this one like typical easy eyes looking this way or that way. So we'll just punch in a couple holes. Now, I think everything's my own opinion. When you do that, I think this guy's already looking that way. But if you go to the mirror and take a picture of yourself looking that way, you'll see less of this pupil. So this one's going to be looking this way. You'll see less of this pupil and more of this pupil. I don't know. What do I know? Not much. And you try, you don't want to cut the eyelid like I did there. So got some weird funkiness going in that eyelid. See that black line right here? Sometimes that wood, when it's black like that, it can chip out really easy. I have to do this off camera, but this little piece stuck in there. You can put lines here too, whatever you want to do. Now your eyebrows, even look at this one. When I was talking about this little up here, I had to open this eyebrow a little bit. Even this one, see how this one's over that way a little bit? This one's fine, comes down the nose, but this one is, that was just me being precautious, trying to save the white wood. So now I'm going to open up this eyebrow a little bit more. It just evens out. See that? This is how much it evens out your face. You can do cuts like this. Okay, so our eyebrow hairs will go almost sideways. Remember, we're trying to separate those colors in there too. Well, I am. Age lines up here. Try and give them, they don't have to be perfectly straight, I don't think so. All right. So I'm wondering what I should do down here. I wonder if I should do one of my carving fusion spiral things. But so since I got the, let's just switch burrs here. I gotta find a little tiny, because there's lots of pieces in here I can't get to sand. Well, up in here, I'm gonna zoom out. I think I'm just gonna pull out that, because this wood also, it will burn too if you use a burr that's not too. I think actually I know what I'm gonna do. I got this little. This is the detail burr. This is the silver one. Put that in here. Just to go around, touch everything up where. My flap sand I couldn't reach. Try to fix up this cheekbones a bit too. See, this one's higher. Oops. Guy's nose is kind of funky. See, this side's deeper than this side. This side is deeper than this side. You can always get a pencil and draw across here. I'm just going to take this down a little bit more right here. Still off. That's all right. See how I did that? I cut here. I normally, this line here is usually different than this line, but if I take the time to try and make them both the same, So there you go. This eye right here, you can see where it's black there. So I'm talking about. See the black stuff in there? You can have a blowout, so you got to be real careful with this Russian olive. I think it's a fun piece. I have to do something down here. I'll probably do one of my little spirals here. And that's kind of just me, I guess, taking time. Well, maybe not. But anyways, can you guys hear me? You can hear me now. Anybody got any questions? Keep your thumb there. The thumb knows. Yes, the thumb knows. Now, what I was going to do with this is really, I was not even going to carve a spirit. I was going to carve like my Japanese wind lines, like the circle one, but I was going to make it so there's clouds in it too. Well, Brett. Yeah, Jane, I'm affiliated with Kutzall. I'm one of the first people to be affiliated with Kutzall, actually. Yeah, I got Manpa tools, Roy. They sent me some. How small are the... Well, let me give you an example here. Where did I put this? Here is, let's see here, my burr mess. Here is, come on, son of a... This is a normal Kutzall bit, 1/8, and here's the extreme. This is the normal flame burr. Here's the detail burr, and this is the silver detail burr. They even come smaller when they're gold, so there's a size difference. So let me pull out my... Let's do this. How can I do this here? So there's the Fordham. There's the 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch that fits in your Fordham or die grinder. Here is the 1/8 that fits in your Dremel or whatever, or your micro motors. And here's the little detail burr. So these are both 1/8 shafts where are spinning. This is 1/4 inch shaft for your Fordham. Fordhams are your die grinders. I suggest, like, I'm not a salesman. I suggest these detailing burrs like nothing for wood carving, Dremel wood carving. I think they're freaking awesome. Yeah, there you go, Brett. The gold. Yeah, they are amazing. They're wicked little burrs. So maybe this piece is pretty well done. I gotta sign it. JORDYJOHNSON. Yep, signed it. Maybe I'll just get this one. Different type of wood. Thanks, Spike. And do my thing on here, my Japanese, just a little circle with the clouds in it to see if we can get to use this for the colors too. Because that's kind of what I wanted to do on this one. What do you think? This is me resting. That's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm resting. Okay, where's Kutzall flame bur here? Where's the one I was using? I'm gonna put my Kutzall extreme flame bur back in. Yeah, I'm gonna put a finish on it. I will just do this other carving really quick, and then we'll put a finish on it. I go through like phases of things I like to carve and different types of wood I like to carve, but I'm really enjoying carving this Russian olive for the colors. To use the colors, I thought about doing an owl and a nuck, but you know, when, like I said earlier, when you put a wood finish on this wood, it goes super freaking dark. Well, when I put my wood spray on it, and it's a good thing I don't have my wood spray here. I have that stuff that I got oil. I got this oil, and I got this stuff Tarek. If you're still there, that wood African risewood. Yeah, I like that Varathane, Tarek, because it doesn't stink up your freaking house. It doesn't stink up your room. But there probably is chemicals in the air, but you just can't smell them. I can't smell anything, anyways. But you have to really let it dry out and give it a couple coats. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera, put the camera back in my normal overhead, and in this piece, I forget the name of this wood. I'm gonna do some Japanese wood stuff on here, unless you guys want me to end this live. I don't. It doesn't matter. And use the colors to be. So I'm going to draw a little. Well, let's just freaking draw it on, Joy. Sometimes I'm just not very good at explaining bullshit. It's a kind of a vision I had last night. So the real Japanese or Asian clouds are kind of like, well, they're spirals, but they have little bumps on them too, like. And those bumps would resent clouds. Now I'll make it so piece comes out here, goes up like that. And this would be like wind. These are just reference lines. So you want this cloud here, you want the wind to be coming like, so it would be coming underneath that cloud. So you just kind of pretend you got lines here. This is kind of my favorite stuff to carve. Swoosh lines. There they are. So does that make sense? So now I want to incorporate, I'm going to try my best to make it each cloud, the bumpy part, to have the white in there. Yeah? No? What do you say? Yeah? No? Stupid? This doesn't look like it really connects that way. So we're going to give it more of a swoosh. Swoosh like that. Get rid of that. Okay. All right. I gotta find out what's going on with my friend. But anyways, this I'm gonna put my dust mask down, my headphones down, put the music on. I'm gonna listen to more of what was that last band I was listening to? Frick. System of a Down. It's good heavy music. It gets me going. Alexa, keep playing System of a Down. Oh, I don't want to sign up. No. Alexa, no, I don't want to upgrade. Alexa, no. Jeez. Jesus. What? Alexa, stop. Ooh, there's some power curving. I'll be back in a minute. I just gotta go take a quick washroom break. Shit. So some types of woods, can you guys hear me? So that's what I wanted to try and do with those clouds. But this was a lot of carving. Not that soft of wood, not that hard. Both are about the same. So there, can you guys hear me? This is Chinese, Japanese art. There's the clouds that I was talking about. This wood doesn't sand that good. And I see some spots where I could probably sand some more. I see one spot right here I need to fix. Because that's the way it's going to hang on my wall. Let's see here. Damn it. Better. Is my microphone on? I knew this was going to be we got almost 3 hours. Hi, Eep, Jen. Thanks. I just want to start getting into more carvings like this again. I just do what I want to do. Now, I think to get these colors to pop the best is maybe I don't, what should I do? Should I oil them? Oil them. This is going to go super dark. This will go somewhat dark. Now this one, I don't know if you guys notice it. When I was carving it, some of the sap would look like it was yellow. The deeper I carved into it, the whiter it went. And also once the air hit it and it started oxidizing, the yellow started going away. But I looked at the camera for a while there, and it seemed like it was really yellow. But there's a perfect example of how to use colors of the wood into your carvings. This is what I love to do this stuff more than actually love to do wood spirits, believe it or not. You know, you do some more of these clouds down here and move them around. It kind of looks like a rose. Who's leaving? See you later. Thanks everybody for popping in here too, by the way. So later, Neil. Hey, Evil. How you doing? I filmed this way because I know you didn't. You like this way better. That's why I filmed this way, buddy. Nice to see you, Rick. So we got this. Let's just friggin' use this stuff. Mineral oil. Now I'll have to spray them another day, but the Varathane won't make it. I want this one to go dark. Yes, I do. Oh. How you doing, Evil Rick? Hey, Lupo. How you doing, man? Long time no see. I was thinking about you the other day because somebody was talking about Tupula wood. It's in the swamps and shit like that. I wonder whatever happened to Lupo. They didn't do any Christmas shows or anything this year. That's good, Rick. Sorry, brother. I still watch your stuff. Much better in landscape. Okay. Have you been carving or doing any, or did you do any Christmas markets? Or man, I enjoyed your Christmas market videos a couple of years ago. Got more balls than me. I can't do them. I just had life shit get that in my way. Yeah, we all have that problem. Real normal people things. So should I oil these? Yeah, let's oil them because that's how you're going to get those colors to really pop. But a couple of weeks later, I'll have to give them a spray clear coat to make them all consistent. Yeah, when you're doing all those craft things for Christmas fairs, I thought it was awesome. Because, truthfully, I want to be that guy to do that. Go to those Christmas markets, but I just don't have to. No, I was slammed this year. I have to finish house repairs and travel. I really miss carving. I'll be back to it in the fall. Yeah, because you're getting pretty good at it. You had some good ideas. Yeah, real people. Okay, let's put the oil on. Get the color in that wood. So yeah, this stuff goes a little bit yellowish. I forget the name of what this wood was called. And this is just the oil that you buy at your grocery store. Heavy mineral oil. There is some 100% carving fusion art right there. Fusion. So I carved, this is like Japanese, Chinese based things. You didn't have to sell it market. You You don't have to sell at market. You have to build loyal buyers for years. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to sell at markets. You just have to build loyal customers. I got some loyal customers. I haven't been selling much of my stuff lately. What the hell is that? Oh, that was a knot up there. I'm just gonna hang this up and let the shit dry off. Fall off of it. No, watch how dark this sucker goes. It's gonna go dark, so dark. Oh, so dark. This might almost be my new favorite wood to carve. This Russian olive wood. And I got one of my best friends that brought this wood down for me just had a stroke. I haven't talked to him yet, but I just found out about it. Look how dark this wood's going. And it's going to go darker. I wanted this to go dark. I think when you carve for yourself, your carvings are always better because you're having more fun and you're doing what you want to do. I put oil on the bark too. And once this oil really soaks into the wood, it'll even go darker. I did some of my just carving carving swoosh swirls down here, just to liven it up a bit. Now these pieces go so dark, I don't like, because I do got to take carvings to the store for the lady to sell, but these ones are actually a little bit dark. There, I think that's all. I think it's, don't forget spots, because it sucks when you've oiled it and you wait for it to dry for a couple of weeks and you want to put your other clear coat on it, but you notice you've missed some spots. But look how dark this sucker went. She went dark. But that's what I was going for, to get all these white colors to pop. See, I was talking about, if any of you are still here, making little spikes in there with that white wood, like there. Little spikes in there. Like up in here. It's kind of like it reminds me of like ghost stuff, like ghost flames, but smoke. Now I'll just sit this back here. And they can both drip oil together. Well, I didn't even use that much oil. Yeah, this oil, I don't care what people say. Don't contaminate your oil. I pour this back in here. If it's still clear, I pour it back in. Everything's too expensive these days to waste money. I got a new light. This light's pretty big, but it's going to be hard for you guys to see because it's so shiny. I've been using your tripod, you Rick. I love it. Still getting used to it. No, man, this freaking it's hard to see it because it's so dark. Sorry, everybody. That's it. try this right here. Oh, it's cool. I'll show these in a couple of weeks once they're dry. And the oil is not so shiny and it's flat and things are patchy. I got another one I did yesterday. Everything's just so shiny, it's hard to see. It's so dark. Well, this one's not that dark. But they say you leave the oil on for a bit, and if there's still oil on there after a while, just rub it off. But this one will be hanging in my house somewhere. Does anybody have any questions? So dark. Sorry. That's the way it is. There's a couple fun carvings. Yeah, I love it. This is Russian willow wood. This is wood, I forget the name of it. Yeah, the magnets for your burr holders. That was Just Carve Rob's idea. I don't know where he learned it from, but I learned it from Just Carve Rob. Yeah, I got my magnets right here. Let's see if I can spin this. They're there, right there. Put your burrs on the magnets. Of course, I got this thing down here, but and I got holes in my wall for my sanders. Did you see? I got thousands of them. Yeah, it works good because when you drill holes in the wood to put your burrs in, eventually the wood. Even Rick, did you lose your thumb when you're riding your bike somewhere on the highway? When you drill holes for your burrs and you make a burr holder, well, the sawdust just gets stuck in the holes. But what I did, because I realized that the sawdust was just plugging up the holes, what I did is I made a thing like this. So the sawdust doesn't get trapped in the holes. The hot sawdust will go in here and then come out here. See? Your burrs go all the way through there. Anyways, I don't want to be getting sawdust everywhere here. So is that it? Am I free to go? You, Rick, you've been ripping around on your bike or what? Last 3 days have been kind of shitty weather here. It's nice today, though. If anybody's got any questions, I'll be here for another 5 minutes. You got both yours? Somebody thumb get knocked off along the highway? Look how dark that one went. Ooh, it went dark. I knew it. Went to a rally today. Got about 140. Oh, good for you, man. Nice, Rick. New bike's running good. Hey, Lupo, you still there? What have you just been fixing up the house? I don't know if you bought that house or not, but have you just been fixing up the house where you live? Thanks, Grumpy. It'll be better once it's not so shiny. Good, man. I don't know if you know, but I moved to a smaller unit where I live with a bigger yard. Man, I put a lot of work into my yard. I really wrecked my back on it last summer. Anywho, got some of my big carvings in there and lots of plants. Brought my grapevine over. I built I don't know if you've seen it, but I built a gazebo. Basically, I had to buy a really crap. Well, that's okay. At least you got your own house. At least you got something to sink your money into. So tell me, how much did this really shitty house cost over there? You don't have to say the exact amount, but. And where do you live again? Because where I live I live 20 minutes outside of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, in a little farming fishing town. It's not so little anymore, but you can't buy a house here for under $1.2 million. You can't even buy a half acre, not even a quarter of an acre for 1.2 under anything under $1.2 million. Yep. Rick's probably saying, Jordy, straighten your camera. Yeah, I built a gazebo, then I bought a gazebo. Yeah, so I'm going to die where I live. I'm dying here. Rick's saying, Jordy, straighten your camera out. I know it looks crooked here. Kind of drives me nuts, but let's just. Are you happy, Rick? Yeah, your thing works awesome, man. And tell you the truth, it's pretty strong. Like I haven't broke it yet. Guess Spike went to bed. Anyways, that's how you use different colors in the wood to do some carvings. Those two spirits are kind of hidden in there. The little ones. If you guys weren't here when I carved it, see a little spirit up top there, right here, and then a little one down here. See, this is end grain. Look how much that sucked it in already. So it's almost flat. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here, everybody. I got to eat something. I'm freaking starving. Hope everybody's doing good. This has been a long life, and that's how you incorporate colors into wood. I'm going to be doing some more stuff like this, but I'm sure that people won't want to see that. So I live in New Hampshire, only an hour away from Canada. Most houses go for 300 to 500K. I just bought mine for 40K, but it's a dumper, small, and everything is wrong with it. But hey, no mortgage. Oh, that's good, man. But a house for just 40K? Is that the house that you moved into a couple of years ago and you did those Halloween carvings and stuff out there? Man, if I could buy if I could buy a shed for 40K, I'd get a loan and buy it. I could live in a shed, I'm telling you right now. As long as it's insulated and spider proof. It's a tiny house. Yeah, but look at people now are living in the sea cans. They're making sea cans into little tiny houses. And you got a little bit of property on it. It has to come on with property. Yeah, that's perfect, man. You're gonna I'm sure you've made it. You and your wife or girlfriend have made it into your own little paradise. You don't need much more than that. Just like me, I know I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die where I live right now, unless I win the lottery. So I've very small. Come down, I'll set you up with a demo house, a small house. I'm gonna die where I live. So last year I put in this. I'm still working on my yard. I just broke my back working on my yard, and I I figure I might as well do it when I'm still young enough. But I really hurt my back doing it, digging up lots of dirt and friggin' rocks and that stuff, mesh and the stuff in the ground they use for gardening, and that black stuff that they use for gardening, just different layers of it. Yeah, it's just what it is. I've been freaking hard on my body my whole life, so just kind of trying to take it easy now a bit. But anyways, it's almost all done. I got one more little gazebo to build, and that's it. But anyways, everybody, I gotta get out of here. Hope everybody's doing good. Glad you're out riding your bike. Eva Rick, thanks for being here. Eva Rick, being a moderator. Thanks, Spike, for being here, being a moderator. And everybody, take it easy. And good to see you. Good to see you, Doc. I was wondering about you. Just Carve Rob was wondering about you too. Thanks, Darren. Thanks, everybody. Eep, Jen. Take care. Garden Fusion, over and out. Don't shit your pants. I'll tell you right now. Don't shit your pants.